clean. From house to house to supplicate succor, I none could find to ease the devil's grip. Most eyeless gazed apart from me, and few who coined my hand had failed to see the curse that fell upon our house. Material could not suffice to fix the crookedness most undeserved upon my daughter sweet. No house is left, no hope to find. 'Tis best if life had not been granted to my babe. She lolls and gags, then bashes against the walls, now blaspheming, now mutilating self. Those barons blessed, and nurseless breasts, then sons and daughters killed by birth alone, then die after all suffering and torture's barbs. If only I could suffer in her place, my dear. What meanest he, our master great, that food does not defile who eats of blood? He hath declared all foods be clean. What does he mean? Thus spoke a messenger outside a house I daily passed before, but ne'er had seen. He spoke to friends who nodded to his words. He hath explained that hearts originate defiling greed, unchastity, deceit, and malice too, amongst the other sins. Of this I see, but dost he mean for sure that cleanliness of state, that worthiness of selves is larger than we thought? How dost he mean the law abide? A puzzling man is he from Nazareth, Jesus. I'd heard his name and knew his deeds, that demons by his stern command are cast away. With hope rekindled there a smallish ember glow. I weighed their words, those Jewish men who clean could worship God, of whom my people heard, of course, but lacking cleanliness could not approach to petition. If unclean foods were thus made clean, I rushed through blocking arms into the house before the man, the last remaining hope. My daughter, sir, I beg of thee, my daughter grant to me. Command those fell and foul forces to leave my heart, my life, my daughter dear alone. I've heard of thee how you a mother's prayer will not deny. There's none in all the world but thee who can address the sickly germ head on and not abate the symptoms just. So ill reprises soon in turn. I've heard these men, your students 12, discuss how you have made all foods be clean, so surely thus must us, a people who hath lips unclean, and hearts and souls and all else too, so surely thus must thee intend to stretch God's grace, so none may from his table be denied. He looked at me, and then he asked, who do you say I am? You are anointed by the Lord, the one of whom the Jews did long expect. 'Twas obvious and plainly known to one like me who held a vantage far. You have spoke true, I am that one, who to the Jews was sent. The children who hath been made ill must heavenly be fed. He paused, appraised, then testing said, it is not right to take the food of kids and throw it to the dogs. These words he spoke he chose with care and love, for food made clean and children starved. 'Twas what had made me bold enough to henceforth beg, and therefore kneel and say, my lord, the dogs may children scrap under the table eat. I saw my words were lost on students' ears, but he, the Christ, he smiled and understood. I say to thee, how blessed thou art, for thou have not in isolation left my words, but totaled all the sums, and seeth thus what parted glance obscures. For saying thus, as thou with faith-born words hath said, the one who naturally was born is born anew by faith here shown. And oh, if I could find a portioned sliver faith like this amongst my own. Returnest thou unto thy home, where waits your daughter healed. Thy faith has made it thus. And blessed are thou who understood, and now will stand a sign, though mystery, that all the earth shall be made clean, and all the kids of Abraham, the heirs, and those who once unclean, shall return home, and join the nation's light now clean to God excess.